Hi, welcome to the channel Coach Adi. This is an interesting video. This is a workout video. Manmita. So Manmita is a powerlifter. So Murala powerlifting and we also did a competition together. So this is hypertrophy workout style. Manmita. So going to make a powerlifter do a bodybuilding style workout. That's the concept. So bodybuilding style workout So every portion is
but easier, so it's okay.
So cool. So இன்னைக்கு வந்து legs தான் பண்ண போறோம் and இன்னைக்கு என்னோட deadlift workout இருக்கு இன்னைக்கு. So 250 தான் என்னோட கோல் வச்சிருக்கேன் இந்த ப்ரோக்ராம் மாத்ததுக்குள்ள. So almost 230 ல இருக்கேன் நான். 235 240 ன்னு தெரியல. ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்ப்போம். 240 say 240 will try. So we'll try 240 and என்னோட ஒரிஜினல் workout routine என்னங்கறதையும் பார்க்கலாம். And ஒரு powerlifter எப்படி பாடி பில்டிங் ஸ்டைல் ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றாங்கன்னு பார்க்கலாம் இன்னைக்கு. Do with hamstrings.
Will you go ahead and then I'll do it?
Yeah. It's powerful. So you do first.
Yeah, but mine will be lighter.
This is not things in that.
No, I'm saying.
Deadlift will set it up two separately. So we'll get about 15 to 20 reps. Yep.
I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. Your breaks are. You also do proper breaks.
Yeah.
I need to shorten them.
My breaks are longer.
Oh, yours is longer.
Yeah. So usually my workouts go for an hour and a half to 2 is because my breaks are longer.
Okay.
So I take enough time to recover and then go back again. There's no way that I do with a short interval. Like it doesn't make sense. So I can't do a 40 seconds or 60 seconds. I usually don't keep timing.
So what how you feel?
It's just more how I feel. Because once I keep timing, right? So if at 60 seconds I'm still panting for breath.
Yeah.
There's no point in going and doing it again.
Yeah.
So I usually take enough breaks.
Okay.
Take some time. Deadlift roll, you'll see me. I'll take 8 minutes, 7 minutes break.
Okay.
So yeah, take your own breaks. That's why I tell everyone, just take your own breaks.
Yeah. Because I have a tendency to run back for the second set. So
Take your time.
I think for the first time, because in the workout I'm not a punditer, I had breakfast in cake.
Good.
I'm like,
You need that energy.
so I'm like, okay, I will eat breakfast and I probably ate eggs and a cake
Good.
to survive the full workout.
You need that. And 10 o'clock, I've never worked out at 10 o'clock. It's early for me. So I had to go grab like chicken salad from ONBC, like Goldman Sachs, and then I had my chicken. And for carbs, I usually have rice, so I just had like cereal today because it's easy for me.
Yeah. So you had a chicken salad and cereal?
Yeah,
As
I
your
did
breakfast.
carbs and protein.
Yeah.
So I did chicken salad and cereal. I usually do rice. Cereal is something I do after my workout. I got up only by 8:15, so I'm like, I need to eat by 9 o'clock so that I can train my legs at 10. So
But cereal will have sugar also.
yeah, I don't mind.
You don't. Sugar is not an issue.
Sugar is not an issue for me. See, as long as I hit my macros, that's more than enough. As I said, I do cereal only after my workout. So after my workout, I want an energy source that's easily absorbable for my body. I don't want to take too much fiber after my workout just because digestibility slows down. So I want to have something immediately so that my body gets that energy back. So that's why I do whey protein and cereal after my workout. I don't do cereal any of the other times. I usually do rice. Today I was just lazy to get up a little bit early, keep rice, chicken and then eat. So I just made it an easy convenience just to add like the cereal into it. But usually I do only cereal only after my workout. It just goes for me easy. She's not used to doing conventional. She used to do only sumo. I'm forcing her to do conventional
Hate
today.
this. Hate it. No, I have to go. How?
What?
I always yell.
Yeah, that's right. Go for it.
Shisho.
Yeah, no issues.
நீங்க அதை எடிட் பண்ணிடுறீங்களா?
Yes, you had.
And நான் மதியா கத்துவேன்.
அதுதான் வைப்பனே நானு. நீங்க இப்ப கேட்டதே வைப்பனே.
ஐயோ.
You can run, don't worry.
Fine.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good, keep going. 8, 2 more. 9, 1 more. Right. Push, come on. Good, 10, nice. Good.
I remember doing 90 with sumo, and it's like
Easy.
conventional is so
Tough.
tough.
There's no practice conventional, right? So that's the reason. Again, you just have to warm up a little bit before you get to the movement. It's about movement, but you've been doing sumo for a very long period of time, years and years. You'll get back to it straight away.
But after the strength training, it would have helped, right?
But again, if you want to build strength in sumo, you have to practice it in.
Right.
You should be able to get 6 to 8.
No.
I was racing.
Yeah.
Come on! Let's get this one. Easy. Hit it! Bit messy, but yeah, quite tough.
I was cheering up.
Yeah. Wanted to get 6, but it's okay.
What? Because you felt
It was
tired?
tough. Yeah, it was tough. Yeah. It's heavy. Why not? Yeah, it's been 240 since ages that I've done. Yeah, I think I used to do a little bit of powerlifting during my off season. Like what?
Conventional workouts?
Sumo, conventional. I know how to do sumo. I think I'm talking about 5 years back. So I stopped lifting heavy for almost 3 years. It's been now. So
Reps. Like it's
yeah, it's just more supersets. Trying to focus on building only muscle.
But why do you say that? You keep telling me with sumo you won't build muscle.
Yeah.
Why? Like, what's the?
Okay, sumo doesn't work on your hamstrings or your glutes. It more works on your adductors and your quads and stuff. So focusing on hamstrings and glutes, conventional is better because whenever you hinge your hips as much back as possible, that's when you activate your hamstrings and your glutes. Even if you see this I did more like a stiff leg. Wasn't even like a conventional deadlift. I don't go my hips too low. I keep it higher. It's just because I want to target my hamstrings and glutes, more for building muscle. I just kept a goal for myself that I should hit 250. That's just like some stupid logic reason that I have within myself. It's not great for building muscle. The form I did is good for building muscle, but the rep range I need to work on a little bit more longer rep range.
Rather do a 200 for 8-10 reps than a 240 for 50.
Yeah, that's right. I want to eventually hit 240 for 8 reps.
Yeah.
So last week I did 230 for 6. As I said, I was in a very crappy mood and everything. And I should have either gone for 230 or 235. But I wanted to push myself and see whether I can pull a 240. Was able to pull a 240, but a little bit clumsy because it's been a long time that I did 240 before. And yeah, I think 2 more weeks on 240, I should be able to pull 6 to 8 reps. And then 245 or
For 2 weeks, you will do 240, 240 again.
Yeah, I'll do 240. Being sane, I should only do 240 next week. If I'm like, I just want to get done with this program, I'm just going to do 250 even for 2 reps, I'm going to get it done. I'll just get it done. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do that, basically. So I will stick with 240 for next week, try to hit 6 reps. 240 for the week after, try to do 8 reps. And then I'll jump to 245 or 250, depending upon how I feel. And then from there just go with it. So now I'll reduce the weight and do about 10 to 12 reps. Do at 170 for 10 to 12 reps. So, and then you're going to do a superset after that.
That there are two schools of thought, at least Chumma what I'm reading. One is you should keep shocking your body with different formats and routines. And the second is keep doing what you're doing and keep increasing the weights or reps. What you're doing is a mix of both, no? Because you keep changing formats, I know that. Because you keep changing mine. But then we're also increasing weight, set, reps.
So yeah, so how long you do a program for depends on a person to person. So I'm a person who can run a program for 6 months also without getting bored. I can be like, progress, do it. Then after a point I'd be like, okay, I think I reached max on this program. There'll be a point where like, I try to do 240 today. There'll be a point where like, I'm not able to even lift 200. That means I'm maxed out on that program. Or I'm getting fatigued too much, I'm getting tired. All those things is there. So that tells me that this program, I'll have to change it. So there'll be a point where I'll have to change the program. So that depends from person to person. Some of them get extremely bold. It's because, say again, it is also because of personalities also matters. So when it comes to coaching, being a coach, you have to take too many things into fact. It's just not about lifting and eating alone. It's about mindset and everything. For some people, they can't do a program for more than 6 weeks. They're just very impulsive. I'm just getting bored. I'm not able to push my effort. I need some change. So I will have to change the program after 6 weeks for them. It's just not possible for them to continue beyond that. So I change it. Even I sometimes get the impulse of like, no, I don't think so I can do this program for any longer, and I'll keep changing. But till the point that you're doing a program, I like to do a progressive overload. So write on the numbers this week. Try to hit a little bit more than that next week. Try to hit a little bit more than that next week. There'll be a point where you can't do that on week. They'll stagnate. Change your program or do a deload. Again, continue with the same program. So it just works like that. So you need to do a progressive overload slowly, week by week, because overnight you can't build any strength. It takes some time to build strength. And the longer you stay on a program, the better it is, because any new movement I introduce, your body takes neurologically 3 weeks to get adapted to that. Only after that you can add weights, you can perform or how do that workout. So only when you how to outperform, push yourself to the maximum, you can build muscle. So there's no point in changing it on a weekly basis. No point changing it on a bi-weekly also. At least hold it on for 6 weeks. So you at least get 3 weeks of good work. And then you can push to the next program, So again, see, any program I'm going to do, it's still going to have deadlifts, it's still going to have back squats, it's still going to have leg presses, it's still going to have lunges. It's all going to be around the same exercises. But how do you program it matters. I might not do this crazy thing. I might do a deadlift with a leg press superset. Or I might mix it up with something else. I might change the order, change the reps. It's just playing around with it. Again, I still have to squat, I still have to do deadlift, I still have to do leg press, I still have to do leg extensions. I still have to do a bicep curl, tricep extensions to build muscle. Obviously, changing the program doesn't mean like I'm going to completely reevaluate. No, it's just going to be changing the order, switching up some rep ranges and stuff like that. And sometimes when you feel good, I'm like, okay, I'm done with this program, new program, you're excited for it. So all those factors comes into play. So it's a little bit on your mind, and it's also about how you get results in your body.
Yeah, like, it just, by now I'm like, today I'm like, also because of that. Romba kata kuda.
It's okay, you should not really sure. Creates an extra effect.
She's screaming so much. But that day somebody also came and said, Ma, I feel very scared when you train. I was like, yeah, I'm very sorry. I'm very loud. And she said, no, it's very good. But you scare me every time you train. I'm like, yeah, okay, sorry. I'll now announce.
And
I only hype myself before the training, but I don't shout in between my reps or sets. Because I don't know, I don't feel comfortable in doing that. But when I'm training someone, I shout a lot. Yeah. I shout a lot. Because that hypes you up. Hypes the person who's lifting. It helps the person who's lifting.
It for sure helps.
When I'm coaching, I'm not.
right behind her. Yes, okay. I started
to actually lift.
lift this heavy 2+ years ago. But lift iron tribe heavy 8 months ago. Yeah, I think it's all small changes in form, hip, and then holding where the bar is, and then suddenly I'm lifting from what 105, 115 in squat to 140. So yeah.
So, what is your take on women lifting?
So when we went for that competition, the main reason I went was to see who else is lifting, because it's so rare, and it's like when people find out oh, you okay, fine, you weight lift, and then I'm like, no, I power lift. What does that mean? So I gave them the definition of it. Then I talk about the numbers, they're like, huh? Oh my god, it's so bad for your body. That's what every person tells me. Like, oh, as a woman, your uterus will shift. I'm like, no, if at all, I'm making it better for myself when I'm 40, when I'm 50, and it's not shifting or anything, and I'm feeling stronger. So that is one major thing. Then, yeah, but that competition was amazing. So I was remember we were trying to go for second place, because Shruti would be first. Then this lady comes. Okay, I'm ahead in squat, I'm ahead in bench. Then this lady comes and she deadlifts 140 easily. I'm like, what is this? And then she goes to the side and she picks up her 2-year-old son. I was like, yeah, you deserve that only. Like, imagine for her to have given birth 2 years ago and then to deadlift 140. That's because she's been practicing. So it helps so much. Yeah, so that competition was very nice because it was just, you feel like your community is there.
For sure.
Yeah, I think that's what the whole point of that was, right? To get more women into lifting. And even that other girl who was just, I think 50 kilos, and she's deadlifting 100. And then you see that, it's so inspiring. It's just amazing. Yeah. I keep telling my sister, she's adopted a kid now. So both my sister and me are like, they're going to get her into this as quickly as possible. Just konjo let her get nourished, and then we want to get her into it. Yeah.
Difference. The things are changing nowadays. But yeah, I'm convincing 50-year-old women to lift deadlift and stuff.
Exactly. And she's rocking it. So it's amazing.
Age is just a number. You can start at any age. Like for Chandrika, at 50, she's deadlifting 90 kilos at 50 kg body weight. So
That's just unbelievable. Like even my coach in Bombay, she's 54 or 55 now. She deadlifts 140. Like, hey, goes for competitions till date. So in my head, I'm always like, I always wanted to be fit when I'm older. Now she is the vision I want, like Chandrika and her and all. I'm like, yeah, I want to be that.
makes a big difference, but it's still hard for me to convince people to lift.
Yeah. But do you think it's harder for you to convince women, or do you find it hard to convince equally both genders?
No, I find it harder to convince women to lift because the problem is they see me and they'll be like, I don't want to become like you. I'm like, there's no way you'll become like me even if you deadlift like 200 kilos. Yeah. To change that mindset is what makes it tougher. Like maybe someone like very lean who deadlifts like 200 kilos, if they tell that they won't get bulkier, maybe they might able to connect with them. But I say like it's not going to happen. They always like, no, I don't think so. I think I'll become bulkier. I don't want to become big. I don't want to put on a big frame. I'm like, none of that is going to happen.
It's like, please, I want to be extra.
Just lift because it makes a huge difference. Like Chandrika, she's 50 years old. Is she getting bulkier? There's no way she's going to get bulkier. But she'll become extremely strong. She's now able to walk, trek without any pain. So as you start lifting heavier and heavier, it's actually going to make it much better for you in terms of your lifestyle and everything. But the thing is that, like, I'm able to train Chandrika because she's open. She's like, Adi, whatever you say, I'll do it. Not a lot of people have that mindset. They keep questioning it again and again. When you keep questioning the process, you will not be able to achieve. Because one, you'll have to just blindly go and be like, okay, I'm going to try this out. Let me see whether it's going to work or not. But if you don't have that open-mindedness and you're going to be like every single time on the way of the process, you're going to keep questioning the process, this is going to become extremely difficult. You just have to be like, okay, 6 months down the line, I'm just going to do it. Whatever is the process, I'm going to do it. Let me see at the end of 6 months whether I'm getting results or not. So that's why I tell everyone, give me 3 months. Do it. If you don't see a change or a result, you don't have to come. You can just stop doing it. Then eventually in 3 months time, they'll start to see a lot of changes in terms of their, I won't say like losing weight or gaining weight is not the only goal. Like they'll be able to do their day-to-day life easier. They'll be able to climb stairs, walk properly, go for a run or something. That makes a huge difference to their lifestyle. So that starts there, and then it is a marathon. You just keep continuously doing it. So it's all about consistency. If I wanted to, I've been on this program for almost what? 16 weeks on this particular program. Yeah, I think I've been doing it for 4 months, 16 weeks. So I started at 160 kg deadlift. Right now I'm at 240. So it took me 16 weeks. And I want to change the program badly because I just don't want to continue with this program. But I still not reached that 250. I don't know what that mark that is there in my mind. I don't know why I'm not able to get over it. Once I hit 250, I change the program because that's what is good for me in terms of building muscle. And I'm taking this leverage because I'm not going to compete this year. So I need something to motivate me for.
I have another question. Last year.
I'll finish this off.
You should be close to failure in almost every set.
Yeah. That's why I got it right. Close to failure every single exercise.
Every single exercise, every single set. I clock out -3 reps. I'm like,
Or kitten.
I'm like, push to the point where I'm like, I can't. It's good. I've tried like that all throughout my life. If I be like, okay, I'm going to leave 3 reps in reserve, I'm going to do, it doesn't work like my mind doesn't work.
okay, I'll tell you my thought process. I'm keeping that 3 rep margin because I know I have a next set. I know I have a next exercise. So I'm like, you push panitana. What if I'm not able to do the next? So with that in mind, I'll be like, okay, in 2 reps I'm going to fail, I'm going to stop now.
That doesn't work. When I'm doing this, I'm just doing this, okay. Need to get this maximum whatever I can. I go on to the next set, I'll go to the next set. Next step, next step.
You have to take it
Take it one by
like,
one.
yeah, individually.
See, we still have another 7 exercises to go. But if we keep that in mind, we just not want to push ourselves. For now, my only aim is to push as much as I can on this. Take enough break and go for the next exercise. That's it. Your next is going to be leg press, leg extensions. I'll teach you another form. You're going to do a bend over hamstring curl. It's more like an like GHR, but standing position. Do that and then we do sissy.
4 exercises are. Okay.
Set it up. I'll try to hold it. So you're going to be like this. From here, you're just going to bend down. Keep your back curve. From here, you're just going to pull up. Similar to what you do in this.
Yeah.
Place your hips on it. No. Your hips has to be fixed. Get your legs slightly back. Yeah, that's it. Now bend completely down. Yeah. Push it towards your leg. Into your leg. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Feel your hamstrings. Your feet. Good. Feel your hamstrings.
Last. 5 reps.
13. 14. One more. You got this one.
Oh, it's really funny. I'm scared I'm going to fall back.
One more.
Oh. Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh.
One. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 8.
Ah.
1, 2, 6. Come on. 7. Come on. That's good. 8, 9. 7. Come on. 8. Push.
Fun watching you. Fun watching you. It's like a reality TV.
No, Australia had a good team. Very nice team. Yeah, we were 5 of us. Everyone would look differently to our group because I was the only Indian guy. There was one African. There was one Pakistani, one Asian, and one white. We were 5 of us. Like, all 5 of us are into lifting. So everyone had a crazy physique. So we go to the right places to eat. Again, we don't drink, so no issues. So it was fun. We used to go at 1 o'clock at night to go and train. We used to do some crazy shit. Like when you're young, right, you can just do whatever you want and get over it. So we got a gym membership outside, and it's 24 hours. So we just used to go at 1 o'clock at night, do a workout, come back, sleep. I was 23. So
Many years ago.
sorry?
Many years ago.
10 years ago. I'm 35, so shit. As you get older, you just need to be smart in your training. I can't do that 1 o'clock shit anymore. There's no way I can do that. I figured it out when I was 28, 29. I'm like, shit, I'm not able to train as I was training back then.
But you're stronger now, yeah?
Stronger in the sense, like,
Like your endurance is more there. Your lifting can be yours now.
obviously I was natural at that point of time and I'm enhanced right now.
Okay.
Would make a difference.
Okay.
But still, even when I was natural, I can deadlift and squat 200 kilos. Yeah. So I didn't have an issue. So no one will know when I'm on or off. Because I can still lift as heavy as I can when I'm on. Because the thing is that I do not train for powerlifting, right? So on gear, like or off gear, I can still squat or deadlift 200 kilos. As I just don't train for powerlifting. If I train for powerlifting, obviously on gear, I should be lifting some crazy weights right now. But I only train for bodybuilding purpose. So
But so you're saying, sorry, so with the squat, you're saying you don't even, you wear knee sleeves in the squat shoes or no?
I always train barefoot.
Sorry, squat shoes put in my squat skirt. Yeah, what's the thought process?
More comfortable in training barefoot.
But the whole point of that squat shoe is it gives you more depth. Huh?
I anyway get my depth. As I say, I don't train for powerlifting competitions or so. I just like to lift heavy. So I just do that during my off season.
Yeah, but I get your ideology, but what I'm not getting is why wouldn't, like wearing that shoe doesn't
It's an
enhance.
advantage for you. Obviously, it will make you to lift a little bit more if you are.
And more steady, more, don't you feel? My God.
I've always been a barefoot person. always trained barefoot. Like I always deadlifted barefoot. I feel more comfortable in doing it barefoot. So
heavy KRT, like near the 200 Pantrana, if you're getting slightly more comfort with that 200 itself, isn't that good for you?
it is good. Technically it is good, but I just didn't do it.
Yeah. I didn't even know that, I didn't know that that elevation could be such a game changer.
Because it allows you to get more dorsiflexion in your ankle and it'll be easy for you to squat a lot more better down.
Sorry, what happens with my
So
ankle?
it is elevated, right? So this is called as a dorsiflexion. So unless you have a good amount of ankle mobility, so let's put it like this, unless you have a good amount of ankle mobility, your knee can't drive forward. Your knee will be restricted. So when you elevate your heel, you'll be able to drive your knee a lot more forward. That ease will be there. So that's the reason on a elevated or slightly elevated like a powerlifting shoes or something like that, it allows you to go that depth. One advantage for me is my ankle mobility is like really great.
That's why then you don't feel the difference only.
But I don't feel great.
Yeah.
Just because
Okay, that makes sense.
my ankle mobility is like too good that even if I put a shoe, it doesn't make a huge difference for me. I still can get. I don't know whether you've seen me doing like a Smith machine squat. Literally, I go touch the floor and come up without any shoes. So my ankle mobility is
How
just.
do you how do you figure if your mobility of your ankle is good or not?
Just sit, different. Try to push your knee forward without pushing your hips. And this portion, right? If it's able to cross through your center of foot more than your center foot, you have a good ankle mobility.
So this should cross up.
Yeah. So it should be able to be beyond your center. If your center foot is here, this line should be like, for me, it's still, it can even go beyond my toe. Yeah, so.
Every day. Come on, there has to be one thing you're just like went away under.
I seriously don't feel any of the exercises like that.
That's why I think this is your profession. I can name at least 3.
I just have to get it done today, That's it. So I enjoy the process of lifting.
Like for example, squat I love. Any variation of lunges, just don't like it. So I do it out of you're just putting your head to it. There's no enjoyment associated. It's just fundament another.
I don't have an exercise like that.
I'm gonna go play back with my party.
Nice.
And I'm going to be like my party while getting up and getting down.
After you finish, you should be crawling out.
Already, that last DC, I thought it was my last, no, so I gave it full. That's why I did 10, DC 10. Sorry, break 10. Oh my God, this is
So how we are going to do is 10 reps on the outer, 10 reps on the inner. So wide stance, closer stance. So close open, little more lower. Yeah, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now stop and do inner. Just rotate it inwards. In, little more. Hip. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good.
Oh my God! Oh my God. Oh my God, the burn is something else. Oh my God. I can feel the burn up until my thigh. that inside thing, tell me explain to me why that was so burning.
Just to target it from different directions of your calves. So your inner, outer. So you want to get the full calf structure.
So is there a reason why when I put it in, it was burning more? Because I've just not done that before.
But you did that and then you did a 10 reps of outer, then you
So
did
this is the-
yeah. 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Ah.
7,
Seven.
7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Done for the day.
See, I feel happy when I see you like this. Thank you.
So, no worries. Hope you enjoy.
Yeah. I think I mentally expected this, so I was happy.
Huh?
I mentally expected this only. Because I expected it, I was like, yeah, okay. I'll get that same.
So cool. We'll sign it off. இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சதா லைக் பண்ணுங்க அண்ட் இது மாதிரி என்னோட வீலாகிங் செக்ஷன் பார்க்கணும்னு வச்சுன்னா இந்த சேனல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க அது வரைக்கும் பாய்
Bye.